everyone, welcome. My name is Sushma Singh. I'm an author, transformation life coach, and founder of Dream Design Your Life, the best place for your personal and professional growth. And today is episode 10 of Breaking Out of Your Shell. And if you have not watched the other episodes, I will share the link in the description box. Please do check them out because you are going to love them. And since this is the 10th episode, I thought I am going to make it super special. So I brought a very special guest with me on this platform because I know that he's somebody whose story is going to inspire you a lot. For me, I also, he's a very good friend of mine, and he's somebody I call him that he's synonymous to strength because unfortunately, few years back he met with a accident, but he didn't allow that accident to put a full stop in his life. Instead, he used it not only to motivate himself but also with his strength. He's motivating people all over the globe, and I'm very sure you all are going to love and get inspired by his story. So, without further ado, let me welcome Bhushan Kainar. Hello, Bhushan. How are you?
Krishna, I'm fine. How about you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
would say over this platform because I always try to spread my knowledge, my service to more people, and this will be like a golden opportunity for you. Thank you so much for it.
yeah, okay. So, so people, let me read his bio to all of you first so that you know him better. So, Bhushan, he is somebody who started his professional career at a very early stage, early age of his life in direct selling. He got promoted as a trainer over there within a few months after joining it because of his, caliber. Unfortunately, at the age of 18, he met with an accident and became handicapped. Doctor said that it would take around 8 months to recover, but he became well just in 27 days. And from 28th day onward, he started his training programs in Mahabaleshwar. Till now, he has impacted more than 2 million people across the globe and have 400 sessions conducted, mentored, and 200 plus professionals in their personal and professional growth. Then he also get invited for corporate training program and motivational speeches all over India. In between, he started to do something very different. So what he did was he trekked 9 kilometer at Ramshej Fort without any crutches, and he just showed the world that anything is possible. His talk, which is on Josh Talks. It's a platform which is rewarded by President. His video has particularly more than 1.5 lakh views in a very short period of time. And very recently, he has been invited to RBI Jammu for their mentoring call. And we are going to learn much more from it and from the man himself. So let me welcome him. So welcome, Bhushan. And to start with, first tell me like why did you thought that speaking is something that you want to, go along with your career?
Actually, when it was about career, so I always prefer that your career should be in such a field where if you are not getting paid, then also you'll be able to continue your particular service to the people. Means if you are doing that just for the money, just for the payment, then you will have your own selfishness, you will have your own purpose of doing that. But if that task is of your own passion, your own interest, and you can do that task without expecting money, so definitely that will take you to the success, and that will take other people to success just by your success. And that was the reason, because since my childhood days when I was a 5 year old, that time also I gave my first elocution and everything was clapping at me. And at very early age of my life, I was being rewarded by many local news channel for my elocution. And then I thought this will be the great opportunity, because if you want to change someone, then for that very powerful weapon to change someone is the word, and very powerful way to express your word is speaking. So that was the only reason due to which I selected this speaking as my career. Sushma.
Okay. So did you face like speaking is something, they say that it's world's number one fear. People would rather die instead of speaking in front of people. So why did you took it as a career? Like, do you think it's your gift or this is something more than that?
Here, I would like to add one point here. Firstly, I definitely agree with your point because for human being there are two most important fear. The first fear is of death, but after death, the second most or the biggest fear is of speaking. So
Mhm.
that I accept speaking is a fear of many people. But that is just an illusion or that is just an perception made by the people because they never try to speak. Sushma, when I was a part of direct selling or even in between when I started transforming people through my coaching. So today I can say with guarantee that more than 1,000 student or individual are such a people, those who have never thought that they will be able to speak on a stage. But more than 1,000 students, I trained them, I developed them, and they have rocked the stage in that year, in those year of 2015, 16, 17. Because when I started all this thing in a freelance way, before that I was training every person. And right now also I would like to tell all audience which are watching right now, every person can become a good speaker. There is nothing like to get so much fear. There is nothing like to take tension about it because speaking is not so big or so challenging thing. Because I know that normally every child when grows for more than 2, 3, 4 years, he starts speaking, he starts communicating. So I take this speaking as like that only. But the only difference is that you should know the content and you should just learn some art of delivering the things, and that everyone can. So that's why I don't think so that it's like a fear. I don't think so that it is like a big challenge for everyone. Everyone can speak very fluently. Everyone can speak with very influence, and everyone can become a motivational speaker. Thank you, Sushma.
Uh, that was like really very motivating in itself. So did you ever face any challenges like when you were like were you very successful from the beginning itself as a speaker, like very comfortable with stage and everything, or did you face any kind of challenges
Challenge means
earlier
not
when you
only
started? Yeah.
yeah, about two things I would share my challenges. Firstly, when I started speaking, so that time also challenge was there. The most common assumption by all normal people is that they think that these are the professional speaker. It means कि from their childhood days or from their birth they are very good speaker. But it's not like that. When I deliver my first television, so in that first two speeches, I was like कि my leg was shivering. I was getting so much. My heartbeat were going so much high, and I was just keeping the content and everything was not I was not able to recall my content which I was supposed to deliver. So that has happened with me also. That these are the challenges like ki, I was unable to speak. That time I was having two options. No, this is not my cup of tea. I would have said, but I never said that. I know that whenever you try any new action, new new activity, so it becomes difficult for you. But once you develop it, once you have hang on it, then definitely it becomes your कहते हैं ना हमें वो आपका बाएं हाथ का खेल बन जाता है. So that becomes too easy for you. And the second challenge, majorly, I would say that when I had that accident and when I recovered myself in 21 days instead of taking 8 months, which was said by the highly professional doctor, MD doctor. So during that period, what I realized, if I can go in that particular phase of depression, if I can think about suicide in that, committing suicide in that particular period. But recently, the book saved me, and the thought which I read in a book that was like the winner never work as per the situation. They always create situation as per them. So that was the line which motivated me. So that time I decided though challenge will be there because when I started my career as a speaker, as a trainer, as a coach. So that time it was like from where to start, people will accept me or not. Being a physical challenge person, you also know that how people look at the physically challenged person, the different perspective, the different way, and many times that hurt me. But at that time, honestly speaking, I just recall all of my dreams and I just recall the day when I will be able to impact more than 5 to 10 million people. That day, people will definitely give me respect. People will definitely accept me. And that day, I will recall all the challenges, all the problems which were in my past. So actually, everyone will have challenge, but you have to recall your dream or the place or the day when you will have accomplished everything which you have dreamed for. Yes, Sushma.
Yes, that is really very, very like motivating for, because for few people accidents like this, they just change trajectory of their life. Most of the time what happens is people, they drag themselves into drag and depression, and there are few people who even they just kill themselves somehow, if I can say that. So but you took it, you took it very, very, very bravely, and then you craved your path through it. So I would just like to know that, do you think that because of this accident, you are a different person? Is that so? Like, has it helped you in evolving as a human being?
Yeah. Yes, I would say that not only due to accident, but
Uh,
we continuously live in a momentum, monotonous life. Like the day is going on, night will come, day go, night come. So in that momentum life, you will never get such a type of big impact. You would say big break. You will say breakthrough. You would say so. Unless and until you are not getting such a break or such a incident, you never try to think with very high intention. And when this accident happened with me, so that made me think in a deep way. And that made me think that yes, if this happened with me, if this can make me think about suicide, if this can make me, this can push me into the depression. So there are many people in this world, and they are also going through such a incidents. Their incidents can be very harder than my incidents, but still, after such an incident, they might be facing very, very, very big issues, and few might be committing suicide. What do you think, Sushma?
yes, that is very, very true, very true. Because
Yes, go ahead.
yes, you go ahead.
Yes, it's okay. So because like that, when I thought about it, so I decided let's make this opportunity of life as a reason of helping others. Make this my opportunity of life as a take this as a profession and help everyone by our own experience that how we will be recovering ourselves. Resilience, fast recovery. So every person is having different accident, but accident doesn't mean that it should be the big tragedy. It should be a big train, road or car accident. That accident can be a small incident also. Which incident, which accident is big for you? That depends on you how you're taking. It can be like a someone will get admitted in a hospital just due to a dengue, typhoid, any reason just for more than 2 months, and he may take that incident as a his life turning point. That depends on that individual personality, that the way of taking towards it. Sushma, I'll give one example. Suppose A is equal to 1, B is equal to C, and Z is equal to 26. Means if you will number every alphabet, so there is a single word whose addition is 100, and that word is ATTITUDE. What is that?
Attitude.
Attitude. Attitude is the only word having the summation of 100. So why I'm telling this to you? Because this is the only reason. If I have done something till now, if I have impacted some people till now, so that reason is attitude. And the day when I faced every problem after my accident, so I came to know that your attitude matters. Yes, Sushma.
Mm, that's perfect. So since you have started with this, I would like to, dive deep into that. So let's get started with this coaching stuff also, because you're a amazing, amazing personal coach. So do you think, like, because even I believe that this is the time where we need most coaches or mentors or speakers. What do you have to say about it? Because of this crisis, I believe that humans have dragged themselves into, that they just need somebody to guide them. They are misleaded because of the information that is happening around them, and they are doomed by their own emotions in their head. They are struggling a lot in their head, and they want somebody to guide them, like really guide them. So what do you think? Like, because I believe that this is the high time that people should go for coaching, and stuff like that. They must have somebody to mentor them so that they can be where they want to be in their life. So what do you have to say about that?
Yes, Sushma. I definitely agree with you. But I would say not only for this time, not only for this pandemic issue. It's a
It has
ever
increased, like I'm saying, it had increased because people are in, they're sitting in a home for a long time, not talking to anybody. So that is why I believe that, yeah.
simple thing. If you want to perform any activity, like I am unknown for cooking and I want to learn cooking. If I'm trying to learn that cooking by my own, so I will make so many mistakes, and that mistake will take my time, or that mistake can think me in this way also. No, I'm not able to do. But at the same time, I have Sushma as a coach who knows about cooking. So she will save my time. She will guide me before making mistakes. And I also told you the possibility that due to mistakes, someone can give up also. But if Sushma will be there as a coach, then there will not be an option of giving up the things. As the person has said that the biggest inspiration for entire world, you know, the Tony Robbins. He has said that our life is not of 500 years. If we will say that I will do mistake, then done, I will do mistake, then done. So if we will do like that, 22 comes to become too much mature person. Am I right? Yes or no,
Yes,
Sushma?
yes,
I
yes,
know
I
18,
totally
18 is by
agree.
documentary. Yes, 18 is by documentary, but after 18, people start their education for career, like either graduation, in doctorate, lawyer, whatever it is. So they again take 5, 6 years in that, and if after that, if they will come into the professional world, they will do mistake, and then they will recover. So that will take their 5, 10, or 20 years, and then they will have very less time to recover, to earn, to become great, and that will definitely will not allow them to enjoy their freedom, their life, and they will not be able to enjoy that financial freedom. So why everyone need coach to save his time? People say that time is more than money. Yes, I know, but particular for this discussion, I would say here money can be more important than time, because by paying money you can save your own time, because by paying money you can have an experience of expert. You can learn some technique from expert. Because if it is about cooking, there are some arts. Similarly, about life, few people have their life skills. They know some technique about living life also. So learning is a ever growing process, ever required process, I would say. So that's why everyone needs coach, because I have such a people, those who their family decided, their family explained them, their family convinced them, their every friend convinced them, but she never listened after them. But when she attended my coaching, she changed her decision. It was regarding her divorce actually. She was not giving up that particular case, and that was taking more than 3, 4 lakhs per year. But after my coaching, she decided that she took that decision which she was not taking since last 6, 7 years. So this is the effect of coaching that has saved her more than 10, 12, 13 lakh rupees, and more than money, her mental peace, you can say her mental health, her every problem. After coaching, she felt very excited, and now she is handling more than 4 to 3 startup of her own. Sushma.
Yes, that is true. So, Bhushan, like I believe that, as a coach, the most important thing that you give to your client is guidance, accountability, and then, steps to take action. So just take us like very quickly, how does actually coaches help people to become better in their life?
I would say every PhD, when it comes about PhD, doctorate, it likes that person has a deep study of the topic.
Yes.
Everything. A person can be PhD in a animal science, he can be PhD in a botany, PhD on a topic of artificial intelligence. So coaches are the people, those who are PhD without degree, and they are PhD of life. You can say.
Yes.
They have PhD of life, like how to live life, how to tackle with the situation, what techniques are there. In addition to that, one secret I would like to give all audience here. All successful people were trying hard, they were having patience, everything was there, which you know already, secret of success. But one additional thing was there, they all were trying to know the pattern of brain.
Yes.
They all were trying to know how our brain works. One fact I would like to explain here, that you know more than 95% actions, behavior which we are performing, there are subconscious.
Subconscious. Yes.
Means they are not conducted by us. They are automatically happening. They are happening automatically. They are behaving so automatically, and that's the reason. After every dialogue which you spoke out, after every action which you perform, you felt like, oh, I should not. It was possible not to do this. I should skip this. or it was option in front of me. If I would not have done this, then it would be better.
Yes.
Are you getting my point?
Yes.
So as your 95% actions are subconscious, so you need to know some brain related things also. When I did the first my coaching program, the title was Integrated Power Coding, which was all about your internal pattern. What you speak, that is not a result of what you want to. What you speak, that is the result of how you were till now or how you are till now. The one line, Sushma, I would say here, you know what you are. You know what you are, but you don't know what you can become. And your coach know what you can. That's the most important. So
Yeah.
what I do in coaching, initially I get introduced with them, then they start sharing their own problems or their life with me. Then I distribute them, segregate them with different personality types. And as per their type, already I have mentored 100 plus people. So I distribute them in particular category, and I have developed my own system. For this category, I will coach by this way. For this category, I will coach by this. And why accountability? Because if today Bhushan Kenner is working as a coach, personal coach, mentor, transformation coach, and if today also I will have someone as my coach, if I will start coaching from Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Gary, any person, I'm guaranteed that my performance will also increase by 500. Though I'm coaching others, because that's the acceptable fact that if someone is coaching you, someone is mentoring you, if someone is maintaining your accountability, 101%, you will evolve. And that will help you to achieve all the things in a personal life and a professional.
Yes,
Sushma.
that is true. And that's a very reason why most successful people in this world, they all have their personal coaches, because they know that they do need different perspectives and most of those. So that's the reason I believe that coaching is something that is growing hugely, and it's something that's not only giving business, but it is something that really helping people to become better in their life. So as
I
a
would,
coach, yeah, go ahead.
I would say yours, I would like to give one sentence
Yes.
here. Many smart people think that I have done everything till now by my own. I was not taking help of anyone. I scored good in exam. I did good in my profession. I got promotion, and now I'm earning 2-3 lakh per month. Then why do I need coach? So my point is like, if at the age of 29 you are earning 3 lakh rupees per month, so I would say that if you would have appointed a coach before 5 years, then you would have earned more than 6, 7, 8 lakh rupees, because that is your own real potential which you don't know. And even if today you will accept that, even if every person who is earning 2 lakh, he knows that I know this secret, that, because I have personally experienced that. So if you will give that experience to the fresher, that will be beneficial. Similarly, if you people will take our experience, then that will be definitely help you to achieve more. Thank you, Sushma. That was a message to the world which was important.
Yeah, definitely. And you're very much correct, because I believe that as a coach you get so much of guidance. Like my tagline, I have just changed few days back. I've written it like, rethink what is possible for you. Because as an individual we somehow restrict ourselves. We think within boundaries, and when we hire a coach, it actually shows us that we are actually limitless. Possibility is immense for us. So that's why I believe that coaching is something that everyone must go for, and they are going to really not only love it, it's going to enhance their life. So moving on, my next question would be, Bhushan, like, what do you think, if there is one thing that can be changed in this world, is going to impact humanity in a big way? What do you think that if we can change just one thing in this world?
If God will allow you to change, the most important thing is freedom of knowing your real potential. If there will be a technique, if there will be a option in human psychological pattern, just within 5 or 10 months, everyone will realize his real potential. Then that will definitely change this world. Because empathy, compassion, these are most important words. But more than that, if you will realize your potential, then every problem will get solved by the angle of personal life, professional life, by every angle. Because we all were monkeys from that species we got evolved. So at a cellular level, God has gifted so much power, but we are not utilizing that. And it also comes with some spiritual thing. I would like entire world to get connected spiritually about your chakras, about meditation. Because if everyone will be aware of that, I'm pretty sure that no one will have the problem. I won't say that no one will have problem because problem are part of life, but everyone will enjoy. Everyone will have a continuous growth in life. There will be problem, there will be happy, sad moment, and they should be. Because in life, if sad moment will not be there, then there will not be importance of happiness. So sad moment is increasing the importance of happiness. So they should be there. But at least everyone's life will be ever growing. Everyone's life will be ever increasing, or everyone's life will be in their control. You would say. Yes.
So it means that if I can summarize your conversation, so it will be like everybody should at least try to explore what is possible for them. And because if at individual level everybody is doing, then it is going to change. It will have a ripple effect all over the world. Because since everybody is changing and growing, it's a wonderful, wonderful concept. So thank you so much, Bhushan. So moving on, if there is one thing that you think you can change in you, so what do you think that will be, and it's going to change your life? If you can change one thing about you, like certain concepts or
Like
principles you think that you have learned over the years, do you
I would
think?
say, if if I can become a person who can erase his mind and his experience every day, so that will be a better option for me. Because as a fresher, I would definitely learn everything. So then you will be like, so how can you coach other people? So that will give me to find new way of coaching for every person. Because I want every person like a child. I want every person like a new student. I want every person like a his every day like should be like a first day of. So if I will be able to realize my past every day, so then my life will be definitely better. And for this concern, I would say I am 60-70% successful. Yes, every day 60% I'm like, yeah, I'm completely fresh person, and let's try something new today for this client to change him, to transform him. 60% I'm able to do that. 40% my experience comes in that how I transform people before, like blah 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 blah. Sushma.
Wow, that's amazing. So Bhushan, now I would like to know, what is your vision in life? Where do you see yourself in next 5-10 years?
Uh, my vision is like honesty. I'm some small type of concern, or you can say materialistic person. So my vision is like after 35, I want to get retired, and I want to devote, or I want to donate my entire belonging, my earning for this world to my social work. So that is my vision. And I have to be such a capable person so that I will be able to help every country, at least one country each year on a complete way. Like I will live over there only, and I will become part of their culture, and from living there, by living there, I will definitely try to make transformation in the lives of all the people of particular that country. Again next year, new country. Again next year, new country. And I have just 7 years for that. Today I am of 28, and after 35 I have to do that. And recently I got married, so I have shared this vision with my wife also. She is also having the same vision. I am from the coaching field. She was my client actually. Well, she attended one of my coaching program. From there, we got introduced, and then we came together, and we fall in love with each other. So that was the reason. But now we both are working on it, and we have 7 years. And within this 7 years, I will definitely prepare things for that particular journey after 35. Yes, Sushma.
That is really huge, and all the best. And I know you can do it. You have all the potential and everything. So I know you can totally do that. So finally, like Bhushan, just what would you advise the listeners?
Actually, I am no one to advise them, but the only thing I would say that I can add some value in their life by just a single sentence. If my real brother will be there listening me as an audience, so what I would say to my real brother, because I have rights on him, so I would say that every morning he should wake up with inner wish of learning something. And the second thing that he should also have attitude of, he should request God that God please send me so many problems so that I will fight with them and I will become more stronger. You'll be shocked to know, Sushma, I can be the only guy who goes to the temple and who always ask God that keep everyone very happy and send more problems to me because I want to become more strong. So I would like everyone to learn something new and to wait for problems so that they will be a stronger. Sushma.
That's a wonderful, wonderful advice. And I believe that if everybody thinks that way, because they say that we ultimately it's oneness. We all are one. We are we people are one as a soul. And if we can think the same that we wish for ourselves, if we can wish the same for others also, then this world is going to be an amazing and very peaceful place. So thank you so much, Bhushan, for being here and sharing your very, very valuable advices and your experiences. And I'm very sure that everybody got to learn a lot from his story. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here and listening to us. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bhushan. Bye bye. Bye, everyone.